Hey everyone, it's Ben with an inside look at packaging. And today we are going to be talking about film. But not just any film, we're going to be putting head-to-head PET versus PP films. And we're going to share kind of some secrets and some facts about each one and some special uses and maybe when to use one or the other. And so stick around till the end so that you get those special secrets. If this is your first time watching this channel, welcome. On this channel, we share with you tips, tricks, and industry secrets around packaging, as well as help educate you to feel more comfortable and confident in your packaging decisions. If you're not already subscribed, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you won't miss one of our videos. Now let's get right back to the content. The first film that we're going to talk about is PET. And you can recognize PET by its recycle symbol, which is number 1. PET is used on a lot of different types of packages, and one that you've probably seen before is throwaway or disposable bottles. Now this is Coke, Pepsi, water, and some of the reasons that we use it so often in the packaging industry are it's low cost, it's got high transparency. So the plastic in itself is really transparent, so the product is able to be seen easy. Another fact is that it's got great structural stability, and so it's very strong for what it is and its thickness and everything. It's really got high mechanical properties as well. All around, it's a very good plastic to use, and it's recyclable, which is a great aspect about it. So that was PET. Let's talk about polypropylene or PP. Again, you've probably seen this on a lot of different packages, and you can find it by the recycle symbol, which is number 5. Polypropylene is low cost, it's got high chemical resistance, and so a lot of food, a lot of cosmetics and things like that, you will see polypropylene being used. Another thing, high strength, as well as it's got great barrier properties. So again, food, cosmetics, things like that is a great plastic to use. Now, the point of today's video, first off, was just to talk through some of those specs and some of the reasons we use these plastics, but put them head to head for the reasons that we use them in a lot of the industry that I do, which is food, and particularly in how we use them to cook food. PET, first, we can put that and it starts kind of melting at the point of 260 degrees Celsius. Now, if you're in America, that is about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. PET, we would say in the food industry that I'm in, is ovenable, right? Because most of the time our ovens aren't going to be higher than 500 degrees, which is when PET will start melting. This means that the film is not going to melt all over your product when it's in the oven. Now, let's jump over to PP or polypropylene, and we'll see where these kind of differentiate. Polypropylene, on the other hand, can only withstand up to 179 degrees Celsius. And again, if you're in America, that's only about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, looking at that, if you know anything about kind of our ovens and just even using them at your house, oftentimes we're cooking things at 400 degrees, which if you put polypropylene in the oven around your product, you're gonna see it start melting and sticking to the product and getting nasty and gross. So the difference between these two films can be easily seen between the melting point that they can withstand. So we have PET about 500 degrees Fahrenheit, polypropylene about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have one that's ovenable and one that is not. Okay, well, where do we use polypropylene then? It works great if you're only cooking in the microwave. And so the common microwave that you would have maybe at your house is only going to be about 100 degrees Celsius, which is about 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So knowing that number, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and that polypropylene can withstand 350 degrees, polypropylene is a great option if you're going to be warming things up in the microwave. The difference between PET film and polypropylene film is that the PET film is ovenable because it can withstand, before melting, 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, polypropylene film, we would say, is microwavable because microwaves kind of max out normally at 212 degrees, and polypropylene can withstand 350 degrees. So both of those options are great. Clear films, they're great for your product. They're strong, low cost, they're recyclable, which is a huge factor. Now, at the beginning of the video, I shared with you that I'd be sharing a trick and kind of a secret that the industry uses at the end of the video. Now that you've waited this long, I'm going to show you that trick right now. So in front of me, holding right here, I have a piece of PET film. So again, great for your product. Now, the trick here is when you're creating a package with this, it only seals most likely on one side. And that is because they treat one of the sides of the plastic because it works better on machines when you're creating the package. So a trick that we use often to know, because it's clear, we don't really have an indication of which side of the film is made to be stuck together. Little trick that you can do is if you fold it on itself and then you rub it together. Now try it on the other side. Again, fold it on itself. You just need a little section and rub it together. You will find one side kind of has a little bit more resistance and it kind of sticks together a little bit more. That's going to be the side that you want to seal on. And so if you're creating a package at home with this and you're using a sealing bar, you want to make sure that your package is folded so that that side, kind of that where you're finding that stickier, you want to make sure that that is on the inside, and so your film can seal. Thank you for watching our video comparing PET film to PP or polypropylene film. Now, I hope you were able to learn something in that short video about some of the applications and maybe where you find these films. As well, I hope that little trick at the end showing you how to find which side you should be sealing on to create your package was helpful. Now, if you found that tip and that video helpful in any way, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel because it really helps us out with what they call the YouTube algorithm and helping us be found by others who might have questions about packaging, as well as just be able to show that you guys are interested and you want us to keep going and creating videos. So I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, as well as go back and watch some of our videos, some of the past ones. I hope you find them helpful as you're questioning different packaging, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.